The community of Anchor settlement north of Korihasi in the Kunene region say the level of poverty in the settlements surrounding the town is unacceptable. They say because most job opportunities in the region are temporary, there is little or nothing left to improve their living conditions. Kunene region has some of the most poorest inhabitants in the country despite flourishing in wildlife tourism. Blanche Gorses reports.
The Anchor settlement is in the Khwatingwas Conservancy in the Kunene region, and like others such as Ervia, it too suffers from limited development. Anchor residents survive on casual jobs and say they did not engage much into farming because of water shortages. However, what they pride themselves in are the artistically plastered cow dung houses. The school dropout rate at primary school is also a concern at the settlement because of the living conditions of the families. We came across Roberto Hwaip, who was born in 1996 and dropped out of school in grade 2. The community is now questioning as to why people living within Conservancy areas are not looked after or are benefiting directly from it. A member of the Nhayo Daman Traditional Authority, Alpheus Harasep, told NBC News that he does not understand why people are not benefiting from the preservation of wildlife in the area.
When we compare our living conditions from the previous years to now, there isn't much difference. We are told that there are shortcomings, and maybe that is why our lives are not improving and some benefits and services coming our way.
Apart from the settlements such as Anchor, Ervia and Fransfontein, which are supposed to be fed economically by the visibly less developed town of Korihas, informal settlements in the town are also struggling to access basic services such as the Dongerhoek settlement, with its stark contrasting lifestyle among the haves and the have-nots. But the frustrations are looming.
Here in Dungrit, we are suffering. There is no toilet, proper toilet. We are suffering with the water. They are saying the water is done. We dig the water pipes here in Dungrit, but they are no. We are suffering. Look at the way that the ladies are getting water. They are sometimes getting water from the holes. So I don't understand why, what are you waiting for?
With all the social problems spilling over from one settlement to the next in the Kunene region, residents in these areas say they too want to be part of a broader national development agenda, and not only when it suits the interest of few individuals in towns as well as in conservancies. Blanche Correses, NBC News.
The Environment and Tourism Ministry says Conservancy management committees are supposed to channel benefits to people living within those areas as per the benefit distribution plan. Its Chief Public Relations Officer, Romeo Myunda, told NBC News that the distribution plan was set as a basis for both monetary and non-monetary rewards for communities within conservancies. Myunda says it was said to see communities in those areas living under poor conditions despite the possible benefits from conservancies.
The Conservancy Benefits Distribution Plan outlines how households in these areas are to share in the gains and is executed. Environment and Tourism Ministry's Chief Public Relations Officer, Romeo Muyunda, says his ministry engages the Conservancy committees through annual general meetings where they present their reports on activities aimed at uplifting community livelihoods. The Environment and Tourism Ministry says that if communities residing within conservancies feel that they are not benefiting from activities such as concessions, trophy hunting and selling of game products, they should review the distribution plan, a basis on which the Conservancy was established in the first place. But the question is, how much do these communities know about the benefits distribution plan, and did they have a say in it when it was drawn up?
Our approach is that, like I've indicated, that when they report, where necessary, we advise. If we see that deviation is been observed, we advise, we sit with them, we advise and say, go and do this and go and do that.
When probed on whether the ministry also carries out its own ground assessments on the conditions of these areas and its inhabitants, Muyunda said the MET regional officials countrywide are tasked to work closely and monitor the situation with the inhabitants.
So, in case where conservancies have problems, they are free and they know it to approach one of those stations to air their problems or if they need assistance.
He adds that even though the Conservancy program remains the brainchild of the Environment and Tourism Ministry, it does not carry the sole responsibility of improving the living standards of the people who put their lives out there to preserve the wildlife. Although the Kunene region is blessed with the largest number of conservancies in the country, communities' living conditions present a different picture, and the question one can't help but ask is whether the ordinary people comprehend the program before registering these conservancies. Blanche Kore says, NBC News, Windhoek.